I'm not going to sit on the phone with a woman that I know is cheating with my man. I'm just not going to do that. Watching them interact, watching them have conversations is like watching her teach this woman how she wants them to operate. And I said that to her. I just really can't sit in a room with someone that will lie.
Destiny Payton has finally said what everyone's been whispering for years, and she's not holding back. Known for being the quiet one on Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Destiny has typically stayed low-key, rarely doing interviews or clapping, back at drama. But turning 40 seems to have flipped a switch in her. In a recent interview and Instagram Live, Destiny opened up like never before, revealing the betrayal, manipulation, and sabotage she says she's endured behind the scenes. She started by explaining that she's no longer willing to stay quiet. While others spin false narratives about her, she said, "I've protected people who never deserved it, making it clear this wasn't just about one person." Destiny claimed that the people she trusted the most were the ones working against her, both emotionally and professionally. She accused producers and fellow cast members of editing scenes to paint her in a negative light and pressuring her to share more of her personal life, only to twist that vulnerability into something messy. According to Destiny, things took a sharp turn when her friendship with Melody began to crumble. She started noticing how her storyline was being watered down or cut altogether. The situation reached a boiling point when she went live on Instagram, not as her usual calm self, but with full emotion. She described feeling manipulated and boxed out, saying she wasn't even allowed to share her side of the story. Destiny also revealed that she was discouraged from speaking out because doing so might ruin certain people's carefully crafted public images. One of the biggest bombshells Destiny dropped was about a major business deal she says was sabotaged, allegedly by Marsau Scott. Without naming the company, she explained that it was a serious opportunity that could have changed her financial future. But Marsau allegedly inserted himself into the situation, creating confusion and tension with the other party. Destiny claims that Marsau only supported her success when it served his own image, or when he could control how things looked on camera. And it didn't stop there. Destiny said she once overheard Marsau speaking to a network executive at an industry mixer. What she heard stunned her. She claims Marsau described her as unstable and unmarketable, not with concern, but in a way that cast doubt on her ability to contribute to the show. That conversation, Destiny says, confirmed her suspicions. The reason why her storylines were dropped, scenes cut, and opportunities lost was due to calculated sabotage. Adding even more intrigue to the situation, Destiny mentioned a mystery person she called Tina, possibly a former production assistant, who allegedly has voice notes, texts, and recordings that could expose how the show has been manipulated behind the scenes. This unnamed insider reportedly has evidence of cast members being pitted against each other, conversations being twisted, and production decisions being made to protect certain favorites while targeting others. According to Destiny, some people have heard the recordings but are too afraid to speak up due to potential legal consequences or fear of losing future opportunities. Destiny didn't stop at calling out Marsau. She also suggested that he manipulated how others, like LaTisha, Kimmy, and Maurice, were portrayed on screen. She accused Marsau of protecting LaTisha's image while quietly pulling the strings too, keep her emotionally and financially dependent on him. For Kimmy and Maurice, Destiny claims Marsau twisted conversations and relayed misinformation to stir drama behind the scenes. In one particularly chilling moment, Destiny referenced a message Marsau allegedly sent her, "Let's not destroy each other. Think about your son." Destiny said the message felt more like a veiled threat than a plea for peace. She interpreted it as Marsau trying to make her second guess speaking out by reminding her of what she had to lose. She also shared that he once offered her a real estate collaboration, which she now believes was a way to keep her financially tied to him and under his influence. Destiny then turned her focus to LaTisha. She questioned how LaTisha could be unaware of everything going on. Was she truly in the dark? Or was she choosing to ignore the red flags to protect her image and her family? LaTisha's silence has sparked debate online. Some fans believe she's loyal to Marsau and genuinely doesn't know the full extent of what's been happening. Others think she might be more involved than she lets on, possibly complicit in the manipulation out of fear of what she might lose if the truth comes out. As Destiny continues to speak out, the questions grow louder. Who's really pulling the strings behind Love and Marriage, Huntsville? And if these allegations are true, what does it say about the show's so-called reality? Destiny's tell-all has opened the floodgates, and whether you believe every word or not, one thing is clear: she's done being silent. Destiny's decision to speak out hasn't just rocked the fan base, it's made the cast uncomfortable too. Since her live sessions and interviews began circulating, some cast members have remained eerily quiet, while others have thrown out vague, defensive posts on social media. It's clear that her revelations have touched a nerve, but Destiny isn't stopping there. She says this is only the beginning. She's hinting at dropping even more receipts, including messages, audio clips, and emails that could expose a deeper level of manipulation, both personal and professional. In one emotional part of her Instagram Live, Destiny reflected on how much she had sacrificed for the show. She talked about being a single mother, struggling to balance filming, running a business, and protecting her peace, all while enduring whispers, backstabbing, and false portrayals on national television. "People think this is just reality TV," she said, "but for me, it's my real life, my real business, my real child." Her voice cracked as she shared that being silenced, ignored, and dismissed had real consequences on her mental health and her livelihood. She also addressed the viewers directly. Destiny admitted that she hasn't always been open or easy to understand on the show, but she said it was because she felt unsafe. When your real life gets edited into a storyline that makes you look like the villain, how do you keep showing up and being vulnerable? She asked. Her plea seemed to resonate with many fans, especially those who now feel she was unfairly targeted or misunderstood. But what happens next? Destiny is reportedly working on a documentary-style series where she'll tell her story in her own words, with full control over the narrative. She wants to show people who she really is, beyond the edited scenes, beyond the shady interviews, and beyond the drama. According to her, this will include never-before-seen footage, behind-the-scenes tea, and testimonies from people who witnessed the manipulation firsthand. She wants to clear her name, not just for herself, but for her son, her legacy, and for other women who've been silenced in similar spaces. Meanwhile, fans are demanding accountability. There's growing pressure on the Love and Marriage, Huntsville producers, and OWN network to respond